Feeling stiff or inflexible in your back area is miserable. It's depressing and it limits you physically. But unfortunately, this is something that's extremely common. The website goodbody.com reports that 8 out of 10 people in America at some point in their lives will suffer with back pain. And I'm sure that's the same situation right here in Ireland where I live and in other countries around the world. If you're an office worker or have ever been pregnant or do any kind of heavy lifting manual work, then I'm sure that at some point you've experienced back pain. The good news is that there are a few really good things, really simple things that you can do to help to alleviate this, to improve your condition if you're suffering with back pain, but also practice certain Qigong methods which will help you to prevent back pain from arising in the first place. So that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. Stay tuned and there's more coming up. My name is Janice Tucker and I'm a practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine and medical Qigong. I'm also the founder of the Space to Relax program of online Qigong video lessons. Just before we get started, if you're watching this video on YouTube, then please hit the red subscribe button next to the video. That way you won't miss any future videos that I publish on health enhancing Qigong tips. Also, if you like this video, then please give it a like and leave a comment in the comments box next to the video. So what is the impact of back pain on our lives? Certainly I notice in my Chinese medicine and acupuncture clinics more and more people coming in with back pain, either kind of shoulders, mid-back or lower back pain. It can be a combination of those or just one of those, but it's certainly becoming much more common in my experience. And perhaps it's because we lead more sedentary lifestyles. There are more people working at desks and working at computers, so this really can affect our posture and cause back pain as a result of that. In addition to the misery that back pain brings, it can also negatively impact on our lives. We may not be able to go to work and so we lose financial security. The ability to carry out our daily tasks, just day-to-day regular stuff, may be limited. We may not be able to exercise and therefore then we put on weight, which may lead to further health complications. Our sleep could be interrupted because we can't find a comfortable position in which to rest at night time and then we wake up feeling exhausted. And also any pain medication that we feel we may need to take to relieve the back pain may have side effects and that could cause further complications for you. The thing about back pain is that it can be a recurrent problem because often it's very difficult to diagnose the cause. So if the cause cannot be eliminated, then the back pain just keeps coming back over and over again. So what's important is that we learn ways in which to minimize the back pain in the first place, but also develop methods which will prevent back pain from arising and recurring in this way. So what are the solutions for back pain? Well, my job is to talk to you about Qigong. So I'm going to be telling you a bit about some Qigong tips which will help you to relieve back pain and also to prevent it from occurring in the first place. I'll firstly just say that any moving Qigong method is really good for helping back pain because what it's doing is it's opening up the flow and the pathways of circulation of qi or energy, of blood, of fluid through the whole area. And because our spine is so central to our whole body, it's generally involved in any kind of movement at all. So moving Qigong will open everything up and relieve pain, because in terms of Chinese medicine, pain only occurs when there's a stagnation, a narrowing or a blockage of the flow of qi, blood or fluid through those areas. More specifically, the first thing you can do is watch a previous video of mine on the Qigong standing posture. And this method is exceptionally helpful if you suffer with back pain because it provides you with a standing position or posture which avoids any of the obstruction in the flow of qi and blood through two areas in the back which are particularly prone to stagnation and pain. And those two areas are the lower back and also in behind the neck here in the cervical vertebrae. The second thing you can do, which is really useful if you are kind of stiff and in pain in the mornings especially, is that, and if it takes you a while to get going as well, it can be very helpful to start the day with a few gentle movements. This will help you to loosen up in the mornings, and I have again a previous video on a Qigong morning routine, so I'll put the link to that below this video and then you can have a look at it, practice the morning routine, and I think you'll find a big difference in terms of how quickly you're able to loosen up and get moving in the mornings. The third thing you can do is practice a method which is one of 8 in a series, which is in my paid Space to Relax online membership program. And this one is called Looking Back Over Shoulder. So I'm going to show you a clip of this now, and it's a very easy one to do. So I think you'll find it very easy to pick up, very easy to follow along, and it really does help with the back. So firstly, you adopt your Qigong standing posture, which you've referred to in a previous video. Stand with your neck stretched straight so there's length in the back of the neck and your arms are hanging down freely. Then bring your hands into position with the palms facing down and there's pressure on the heels of the hands, so you're kind of pulling up on the fingers and the fingers are spread wide. With your chest projected out and the shoulders square, slowly rotate your head to the left for men and to the right for women, with the eyes looking back over the shoulder and the hands moving to each side of the body with the palms facing towards the ground. Keep your arms close to the sides of your body and your chin parallel to the ground as you turn your head. And then slowly rotate your head back to the starting posture and bring your hands back to being in front of the body again. Then repeat to the other side. And you can repeat this turning movement several times. And the breathing for this is that you exhale as your head and your hands turn to the side, and you inhale as your body returns to that central starting posture. For your mind, you really need to imagine the qi travelling down the side of the leg to the sole of the foot, on the side that you're looking towards. And then as your head returns to the central posture, make the qi, just imagine it in your mind, coming back to the coccyx area, which is the very bottom of the spine, and imagine it coming back to that area and then into Dantian. So hopefully you found those tips really useful. I do encourage you to practice them. And if you want to know what to do next and how to progress with your Qigong practice, then the first thing I'd encourage you to do is head over to my homepage, which is spacetorelax.com. There you'll see that you can sign up to receive a free 3-part video series of Qigong lessons, which will be delivered to your email over the course of around a week. So I would encourage you to practice those because they're very general methods, but they will have a massive impact on your back and alleviating any pain and helping to prevent back pain in the future. And if you want to take things one step further, really to a much higher level, then you'll see at the end of that video series that you'll have the chance to join the membership program, which is a paid program of 50 video lessons in Space to Relax. And that's a complete total health management system where you'll learn lots of exercises about how to manage back pain, but also many other types of health conditions as well. You'll also learn the 7 other exercises which are part of that series that I was talking to you about there, of the looking back over shoulder one. So that one you learned at the end is a very easy one. There are 7 others in that series and they're absolutely amazing if you practice them all together. The second thing is, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red button if you're watching this on YouTube, and that way you won't miss any future videos from me. And the third thing you can do is head over to Facebook. I have a free group on there called Space to Relax Free Group. And in that group, there's loads and loads of members. So there's really nice interaction between everybody. And what I do, I'm in there most days and I post any helpful tips and Qigong information and videos about anything to do with Qigong, which might help you to enhance your health. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.